Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steeler Nation what's on our mind. I'm Melanie Friedlander. Last night, Steelers superstar linebacker TJ Watt got married in Mexico, and several teammates were on hand to cheer for the new couple. Included in the mix was cornerback Joe Haden, who is currently a free agent after his contract with the Steelers expired in March. Photos on social media posted by Haden with fellow defensive players Cam Hayward and Ryan Shazier, all looking sharp, prompted the inevitable pleas from fans for Haden to return to Pittsburgh. Is that a fantasy, or is there any reasonable plausibility that the former Browns first-round pick and three-time Pro Bowler could be back in black and gold by week 1? Let's break it down. The primary issue for Haden is most certainly money. He reportedly has had interest from several teams, but hasn't signed a contract, which suggests that he hasn't gotten a deal with sufficient guaranteed cash. Coming off a 2-year deal worth over $22 million, I would guess that Haden is looking for at least $4 or $5 million. The other question is whether Haden would be willing to serve as a backup rather than a starter. Like most veteran free agents, he believes he can still do it all and has been putting time in at the gym to be ready when the opportunity comes. He recently posted photos and video from a workout with wide receiver Stephon Diggs at UCLA with the comment that he was perfecting his craft. Back in May, Haden dropped hints on his IG stories that he would be open to a return to Cleveland. With Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome slated as starters, Haden would almost certainly be signed to provide depth if the Browns brought him back, and he must know that, which means he could be open to a supporting role. For the Steelers, the main issue is likely Haden's age. At 33, he can certainly be a starter, but injuries have slowed him down the past few seasons. In his 5 years in Pittsburgh, he only played in every regular season game once, in 2019. Haden was the fourth oldest cornerback on a roster in 2021, and the other 3 older players are also currently free agents, which would make Haden the oldest cornerback in the league if he does get a deal. Do the Steelers ever bring back veteran cornerbacks? Not often. Over the past 20 years, it has only happened once. Bryant McFadden left the team as a free agent for Arizona following the Steelers' Super Bowl victory over the Cardinals, signing a 2-year deal. He returned to the Steelers in a trade the following season and played for Pittsburgh for his final 2 years. The difference is that McFadden was only 27 when the Steelers brought him back. We all love Joe Haden as a person and a player. In my opinion, he was one of Kevin Colbert's best free agent signings, and the defense was better for having him. As much as we all appreciate his contributions in his 5 seasons with the Steelers, it's unlikely we will see him back, even as a depth player. That's my take. You can follow me on Twitter @GirlSurgeon. Check out The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Follow us on SteelersDepot.com, and check out The Terrible Podcast with Dave Bryan and Alex Kozora every Tuesday and Friday.